Hello, Andrew Frum here and welcome to episode 2 of KixupTV. In today's episode, this one's for the parents out there. So I'm not sure how many times if you've ever had your get a phone bill back and it's twice as much as what you're normally expecting, only to find out that it's the kids have racked up the bill on iTunes. They've downloaded apps that weren't supposed to have been in-app purchases, all that sort of thing.
You little... Stop fighting!
Most of the time, the kids don't really mean to. They can be just sort of pressing a few extra buttons and downloading or purchasing a few in-app purchases that they shouldn't have. But there is actually a way on iPhone that you can actually restrict what they can or cannot do with in-app purchases and app downloads. So today we're going to go through how to go through and set up those restrictions. So on your iPhone, you want to open up settings, and then we want to open up restrictions there. Now, if you haven't had it turned on before, you will have the enable restrictions button at the top. So you want to click that one, and you want to put in a restrictions passcode. Now, obviously you want to make that different to what your normal passcode is, because I'm assuming if the kids have racked up a bit of a bill there, they're probably going to know your passcode. So you want to make it one a little bit different to what you would normally have it. So I'm going to put one in here. And now, as we scroll down here, we can see that what apps, usually the default Apple apps that you can allow or disallow, as well as different actions. So if we didn't want them, say we didn't want the kids using FaceTime, we can also say, okay, we don't want them installing apps or deleting apps or doing in-app purchases. So we can turn all of those ones off. We can also come down to what content is allowed as well. So we can turn off explicit content, and we can go to movies. We can also set what rating for the movies. So we may say we only want up to PG movies. Same with TV shows. We go to PG. Apps as well, so we've got younger kids, so apps that are sort of suitable for under 12s, and so a few different other options there. They're definitely the main ones that you want to be looking at, restricting those, installing the apps as well as your in-app purchases. Now, what you will notice once you have those turned on is that if you turn off installing apps, that the App Store icon will disappear. So don't get freaked out about that. If you do notice that one is not there, that is just because of the restrictions have been turned on for your app installing apps. And same when you hold down to delete an app, where they shake a little bit there, you'll notice the X is no longer on those apps, so they cannot be deleted there. So simply if we go back into settings, into general, and then we choose restrictions, so it's going to ask for that passcode straight away. So we'll pop in that passcode, and then we can see those apps there. So if we turn on installing apps again, so if we want to install a new app for the kids to keep them occupied, we can switch on that restriction, install the app, come back into restrictions, disable it again, and then that we can give the iPhone to the kids there. They can be all good to go. So just remember there that you don't want to forget that passcode. Obviously that you will need to sort of reset a few settings there to be able to get rid of that passcode. So make sure it's something that you can still remember, but again, you want to make sure it's not something that the kids can easily guess or remember as well. Otherwise you're going to be stuck in that same position with getting a new bill. That's not very good. So just remembering, guys, that is going to help with restricting the kids on what they can do on your iPhone. There are a few other little options in there, so have a little bit of a look through. Give this video a bit of a thumbs up if you found that helpful. Leave comments below if you have had this experience before. Don't forget to subscribe to this video to keep updated with our future episodes. Thanks, guys. See you in the next video.